In this video, I'm going to review the Moomoo Australia app, which is another online broker trying to break into the Australian market. This app allows Aussie investors to easily buy US stocks like Apple, Google and Tesla with a click of a button from their smartphone. Moomoo also offers Australian shares on their app, so they regard themselves as a one-stop shop for investing. So in this video, I'll go over the fees, security, special features, and if this app is safe to use for Australian investors. I'll also compare it with other similar brokers such as CommSec, Self-Wealth and Stake to see how they stack up against each other. And at the end of the video, I'll show you how to buy your first US stock using Moomoo. So if you're interested, let's get started. Alright, so there's only one place to start, and that is the fees. For US stocks, Moomoo charges one of the lowest fees in Australia. There are usually two main fees you need to look for when considering a broker to buy US stocks. The first is the commission fee, also known as the brokerage fee. This is the fee you pay the broker every time you buy or sell some shares. If you look on the table here, it shows Moomoo charges $2 for up to 200 shares, then 0.0099 per share afterwards. This is significantly lower than CommSec and Self-Wealth, and slightly cheaper than Stake under most circumstances. What I like about Moomoo is they are very transparent with their fees. To better explain their fees, let's go onto their fee calculator here and enter an example. Say we want to buy 10 shares of Apple at $150 each. The total amount will be 1,500 USD, and the fees will be broken down as below. So you have the brokerage and platform fee that makes up the $2. Then you have a few other tiny fees to make up the rest of the fees. You can see for yourself how these extra fees are calculated on this table here. But overall, it's still cheaper than most of its competitors. And also, they currently have a promotion where they are giving you 180 days of free trading if you sign up using the link in my description. So that is 6 months of zero commission fees. So if you've been thinking about investing in US stocks but too worried about the fees, then this may be the perfect opportunity for you. The second type of fee you should look out for is the foreign exchange or FX fee. To buy US shares, you need to convert your Australian dollars to US dollars. The FX fee is the fee you pay to convert your AUD to USD. Moomoo charges 55% in point. This basically means you pay $5.50 USD to convert every 1,000 AUD. If you look at the comparison table here, CommSec charges the same fee, although they also charge a high commission fee. Self-Wealth charges 66 and Stake charges 70. So this is how much in USD you will be paying each broker for every 1,000 AUD converted. So overall, as you can see, Moomoo is one of the cheapest options when it comes to US stocks. If you're interested in Australian stocks, then they charge $8.80 brokerage fee for every trade up to $20,000. Now that's not the cheapest brokerage fee on the market, but it is still a bit cheaper than other well-known brokers like CommSec, NabTrade and Self-Wealth. And the good news is the current promotion also includes Australian stocks. So they'll give you 180 days of free brokerage. So if you're a beginner without much money to start with, you can invest in smaller amounts without having to worry about brokerage fees eating into your profits. Let's now talk about the security. Is Moomoo safe to use as an Australian investor? Well, the answer is, it's about as safe as you can get for a broker in Australia. Moomoo is backed by Futu, which is a Nasdaq-listed fintech company with a track record of more than 10 years in the industry. And they have a current market cap of over 7.5 billion. They have an Australian financial services license, which is governed and regulated by ASIC. So Moomoo are free to carry out financial business in Australia under the watchful eyes of the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, or ASIC for short. They also hold a license from the SEC and over 50 other licenses from across the world, including the US, UK, Singapore, Hong Kong, and of course Australia. So in terms of how safe your shares will be, they have all these financial watchdogs looking over them, so it's very unlikely they'll be doing any funny business behind the scenes. The US and Australian shares you buy from Moomoo are held under a custodian model. Moomoo Australia's client funds are held by HSBC Bank in a designated client money trust and are fully segregated from Moomoo's own funds. This protects your funds in the unlikely event that Moomoo gets liquidated. So this basically means Moomoo has a custody arrangement with a third-party asset holder. Your shares are separated from Moomoo's own assets. Therefore, in the unlikely event Moomoo goes out of business, Australian creditors cannot come after your shares. The third party will distribute the shares to you as the owner. This type of arrangement is normal for US stocks. Unfortunately, Moomoo does not currently offer chess sponsorship for their Australian shares. I did contact them to ask if they are trying to get chess sponsorship, and they came back and said there is a clear plan to obtain chess qualification. However, the process is quite long, and since they have only broken into the Australian market, it will take a bit of time to get all the paperwork sorted. So it does seem that chess sponsorship is coming in the future. However, since Moomoo is not chess sponsored, the good news is it removes the $500 minimum marketable parcel rule when buying ASX shares. So with chess sponsored brokers, there is a rule that your first purchase of any stock must be at least $500. But some people don't have that much to invest with, especially if you're a beginner. So you could take advantage of Moomoo's 180 days of free brokerage to start investing smaller amounts if you are keen to start investing but don't have that much money up front. Moomoo also offers round-the-clock 24-hour support from Monday to Friday through phone, live chat or email. So if you have any trouble with your account, just give them a call. And like I mentioned before, since they are new to the Australian market, Moomoo is currently offering a generous promotion for new Australian investors. If you use the link down in the description, Moomoo will give you 180 days of free brokerage fees for both the US and Australian stocks. So to be clear, that is 6 months where you can buy or sell shares for free in both the US and Australian market. And if you sign up and deposit any amount, you will receive a $50 stock cash discount. So this means if you buy any shares over $500, you get a $50 credit. And that's not even the best part. As a sweetener, they'll give you up to 15 free stocks worth up to $6,100 depending on how much money you deposit. If you deposit $500, you'll receive 3 spins which will give you 3 random stocks. If you deposit $2,000, you'll receive 8 random stocks. And if you deposit $5,000, you'll receive 15 random stocks. But please note, you need to keep your money in the account for 30 days to claim these free stocks. So you can check out the terms and conditions in the link below for more details. So depending on your luck, you could walk away with quite a nice sum of shares. I have tried the link myself and I can confirm it does work. I made my deposits and received my free shares no problem. So to summarize, if you are interested in investing in US or Australian shares this year, then go click the link and follow the prompts. You'll receive 6 months of free brokerage fees, and at the very least, you'll walk away with some free stocks and some investing experience with very little cost from your own pocket. This promotion remains valid at the time of recording this video, but I'm not sure when it will end. If you're watching this video a bit further in the future, then you can still click this link, but it's probably a different promotion by now. But usually, new brokers offer their best promotions right when they first start. So definitely go check it out. So now I'm going to show you how to sign up, make your first deposit, and buy your first US stock. So to sign up, just click the link in the description. And when you get to this page, click Claim Now and enter your email and password. And from there, follow the rest of the prompts to complete your sign up. Then once they've confirmed your account, download the Moomoo app on your smartphone and sign in. Then click the Accounts tab on the bottom, select Transfer, and click Deposit. And from here, it will provide you the Pay ID to your account. Then you log into your own bank and deposit your money into that Pay ID. So for example, if you want all 15 free stocks, you can deposit $5,000. And it says it takes up to 3 business days for the money to come through, but in my experience, it only took 1 day. So once your money comes in, if you want to buy US stocks, then you need to convert your AUD to USD. So go back to Transfers and select Currency Exchange. And from here, you can convert how much you want from AUD to USD. And from my experience, the conversion only takes a few minutes. And once it is confirmed, you will receive a message and you are now ready to buy your first US stock. So say you wanted to buy some Apple stock. Click this Markets tab here and search for Apple at the top. And there it is. Click on the ticker symbol AAPL. Select Trade and click Buy. You can set a limit order which allows you to select the price you are willing to buy Apple at. So here is the current price. But say you only wanted to buy Apple at $170 per share. You can set the price at $170 and choose the quantity. And once you confirm, this order will sit here for 90 days or until the Apple share price falls to $170, in which case it will automatically buy it for you. After 90 days, the order will cancel itself if it hasn't hit $170. Alternatively, you can select Market, which will buy the shares for you at the best current price. This method is better if you want to buy the shares right now and not willing to wait around until the price goes lower. So select quantity. Let's say you want to buy 5 Apple stocks. So here is the price you will have to pay. If you're happy with that, click this Buy button. Then enter your trading password. This is a password they will ask you to set up when you first log into the app. So once you enter your password, this warning prompt will pop up. Just click continue. Now it will show you a final order detail, and if you're happy with it, then hit confirm and that order should be filled instantly. And congratulations, you have bought your first US stock. So let's now have a look at the Moomoo platform itself and the features it offers. I've been using the app for a few months now, and I have to say, I have been enjoying it. I do like the modern and sleek design. It may take a bit of time to get used to if you've never used an investing app before, but once you get used to it, it's very easy to use. I believe Moomoo is suited to both beginners and advanced users. Let's go have a scroll around the app. You have a watch list where you can organize all your favorite stocks. So you can track all your favorite Australian stocks like CBA, BHP and Woolworths. You can also track popular US stocks like Apple, Amazon and Tesla. And the cool thing is, if you tap into the individual stocks like Tesla, you will see the visualized financial data and the analyst ratings from Wall Street. In addition, the key business data is a unique feature on Moomoo, such as the number of cars produced and sold for Tesla and the number of iPhones being sold by Apple. So quick access to these information will help you with your stock research. The next tab is the Markets tab, where you have an overview of the global stock market and what is going on in the market that day. If you scroll down, you'll see the daily performance of various financial groups. You have your popular indexes like the Dow Jones, Nasdaq and S&P 500. You have commodities, forex, bonds and even cryptocurrency. So it provides a general daily snapshot of the investing world. Then in this tab, you have your account. As you saw from the previous demonstration, this is where you can fund your account by depositing money. And it's where all your current holdings are. As you can see, these are some of the free stocks I got from using the promotion link in the description. Next, we have the News tab, which provides news articles on the most interesting things that have happened in the market that day. You can also choose to only read news from companies on your watch list. So I think that's a handy feature that will save you a lot of time from filtering out news that you didn't want to read in the first place. And finally, we have the Discover tab, which is the Moomoo community. These are other users on Moomoo sharing their own knowledge and leaving comments about their thoughts on certain stocks. So it is nice to have a community where you can learn from each other. And speaking of learning, there's also a learn section where if you're a beginner, it can be a useful function for you to learn about the fundamentals of stocks and investing. There's even some tutorials where you can learn how to use Moomoo properly to its full potential. And finally, if you're a beginner, you can also practice investing without spending money by paper trading. So go into this section and select where you want to practice, and away you go. Stock market investing is a psychological game, so it does help to practice and get yourself emotionally ready before you start investing. And if you're a more advanced user, you can log into your account on the website version and have access to more advanced AI-powered features like charts, technical indicators, drawing tools, and heat maps. So like I said before, I believe Moomoo is suited to both beginners and advanced users. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, comment the word orange down below so I know you made it this far. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the community. I plan to make many more personal finance videos in the future, and you don't want to miss them. And if you are interested to learn more about how the Australian stock market works, check out this video on screen where I provide a beginner's guide on how to invest in Australia. And as always, thank you for watching, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.